All right, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, and our 36 hours in Seattle are just about to begin. We're late. Oh, my hair's shiny today. Oh, I didn't even get the back right here. You know what I always say? The taller the hair, the closer to God.
Honey. All right, so we had to pack very light for this show.
I would help, but I have to film.
I get it. We have to pack. You ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready for CatCon? Which one do you want to take, the big one or the small one?
I'll take the small one. Wait, that one. Honey?
So we just checked out of our hotel, and boy, do we have a story for you guys, but we'll tell you in a little while. We need a break.
Still traumatized?
I'm still traumatized. You just heard about it, so you're
did.
like probably still processing it.
I am.
But right now we're heading to the Pike Marketplace, one of our favorite places in Seattle. What?
Those look awfully good.
The Holy Grail.
It's the first Starbucks.
Yes.
Dude.
No. Don't even think about it. It's like a maze. This is pretty.
I'm looking for the second. Oh, look at that.
Oh, is that the Ferris wheel?
It's the London Eye.
What's his name?
Look, it's the London Eye.
This is cool. Honey, look, it's a Titanic.
It's definitely not the Titanic.
If that's the London Eye, that's the Titanic. Imagine living here. What a beautiful, beautiful view.
My view's not too bad either.
Back to the scenery. Look at this beautiful view. Get all to ourselves.
Oh my god, that's so gross. Oh god. It had a tongue.
It's not gonna happen.
I felt it.
It's not gonna happen.
No,
No one's gonna come out. No one's gonna say, come in, my
She's
child.
gonna come in and she's gonna be shuffling her tarot cards and just look at me and say, I've been waiting for you.
That's not gonna happen. Look at this. Look at him. He loves you. You always say all the time that he doesn't love you, and he loves you.
I don't say he doesn't love me. I say he loves you more than he loves me.
That's not true, though.
Yes, it is, because you work from home, so he's always with you.
That's not true. He just thinks I'm his mother.
That is true.
Mother.
No, his mother. My little mother. Come here, my little mother hen.
If I'm the mother hen, why are you the one always clucking?
I don't know how to take that.
So can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How was your first CatCon, cat convention?
It was good. It was good. It was a lot.
Tell me
it was good.
your honest thoughts.
It's just like, I like cats. I like animals. You know what I mean? Like, I like animals. But that was like, some of those people there were like, it's like they worship the cat god.
No, it was cool though. It was a really cool show. I was so scared in the beginning. I didn't think it was gonna be like, because this is our first show where we flew out to somewhere else, and we had to actually like pack all of our luggage as like merchandise.
I know.
And then so the only thing we had for clothes was just like an outfit or two in our backpack, was just slung over our back. So I really felt like we were just like on our own out there.
The things we do, we hustle.
We did hustle. I mean, those were our weekend off, and we literally went, Saturday morning, 36
Woke
hours.
up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Whew.
Drove straight to the airport. Took a flight to Seattle. Landed. Took an Uber straight to the convention. Sold all day. Rolled to the motel, which Aaron has a story for you guys.
Oh my God, we didn't tell them yet.
I know.
Oh my God.
And then went to the show the next day. Went straight to the airport. Flew back home. At least I got a nice dinner out of it.
We did get a nice dinner, and you got a little something else too.
Honey, don't be fresh.
Thank you for being the best trooper ever, though. I couldn't have done anything like this without my little booth babe.
I am a booth babe. I'll take that.
We never told the story about what happened in the hotel.
Well, you have to tell the story because I wasn't coherent.
I mean, I was pretty brain dead too that day. By the end of Saturday, we were exhausted. We were up since 3 a.m. I was actually scared the night before, and we almost didn't make it because the night
Oh my gosh, I forgot this shit.
With the last minute, and these tickets are non-refundable. Like, this booth was like $500, plus we had to pay for the hotel, flight, everything. So we were scared that this show, we wanted to make, at least our money back at this show. So long story short, I barely got my passport at the last minute. We were able to get on our flight. We left at 3 a.m. Like that physical, not just that physical. We were like mentally.
Yeah.
I could feel like my brain was pulsing.
Yeah, mine too.
You too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really tired. And you know what? I'm usually good at those 3 a.m. ones.
Me too.
Like, oh my gosh, in the amount of coffee I drank, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
don't
know
even
that's
know
bad.
how much I drank.
You know that's bad when coffee won't do it for you anymore.
No, it was just like...
So we were just like at our limits that day. So we crashed at the hotel really early. We were trying so hard to stay up that day. So hard, like, just to keep each other up until at least 8 o'clock. Because we're like, we can't go to bed at 7. We have to wake up. We can't do this because we have to be alert.
We have to stay up till 8 o'clock.
Because then we're going to, like, wake up super early. That's,
Yeah.
like, the thing. We've done that before where we slept and then, like, super early. And then we woke up at, like, midnight and we're up the whole night. John finally falls asleep. Like, we went to bed at, like, 8:01. Or was it like 9:01?
Yeah, something like that.
Like right on the dot, and you were like dead asleep when you did it. You were just like out. I could tell you were out. And I stayed up a little while longer because I had to do some work stuff and things like that.
Well, there's backstory too. When Aaron was setting up this this motel, he was like, "Where do you want to stay?" And I was like, "Just somewhere cheap, as long as there's not like bed bugs, nothing gross, but like just make it cheap because we have to ensure the most profit, and we're not gonna go out. We're not gonna do anything. We're literally gonna go from the convention center to the hotel, sleep to leave. So we're gonna be in the hotel for like maybe 10 hours at most. So it was like, whatever, just do something cheap." So
Yeah.
Aaron found the Travel Lodge.
And that was the only one because everything else in the area was like $500, $600 a night.
Yeah.
So like, John finally falls asleep. I'm like dozing off, and I went to bed for I think at least 2 hours before I was woken up by a loud noise. And at first I thought it was just like some girl. It was these two girls. They were running through the hall, and these walls are really thin too and creaky. I don't know if you know Travel Lodge. Yeah, and they were running through the hall, and they were like, yeah, because they were like after a night of drinking. I'm like, yeah, I remember those days. Like, that's fun. And like, so I don't care about that. But what I did care about was the fact that they got to their room, which was right next door to us.
Right next door. So like where we were on the corner. So there was the elevator to get to the second floor, us, and then them. Right next to us. Sure.
Yup. So all of a sudden, I'm like dozing. So I woke up to it, but I was like still like kind of groggy. So I was like half asleep, and my eyes didn't want to open. They were still shut the whole time while this was all happening. So like I opened a little bit, and all of a sudden I heard them say, they busted through the door and they screamed, "What the bleep?" And I was like, okay, what is that? So I started going back to bed, and I was like, okay, whatever. You know, they're just drunk, whatever. And like, there's no way to say this because like I didn't know how it happened. I just remember it in chunks because I was so out of it and so like a zombie. So like I'll just tell you the gist of what happened. What I got from the conversations throughout the next 3 hours that kept me up from midnight to like 3 a.m. I gathered from the screams and the cries on the phone and all this other stuff and all the commotion in the hallway that kept going on for the next 3 hours that there was a homeless person in their bed that had gone through their stuff, broke into their room, and was sleeping in there. And all their stuff was all over the floor.
Pooped in the bed.
And he in the bed. I don't know how I went back to bed after hearing all of that. I just remember I was that tired.
And I slept through everything.
So when I woke up at like 6 in the morning, I got ready real quick. I just tried to stay calm. I just got ready real quick. And I quietly whispered to John, as he was finishing getting ready, I have a story for you. I can't tell it to you because the walls are very thin, but let me finish getting ready and I'll tell you.
I know, I got my coffee and I was like just listening to that story.
No, but your eyes, when I told you that, you were like, what is it?
I know. That was so scary, but like...
I didn't want to tell you because you were dead asleep and I didn't want to disturb you. I'd rather one of us get sleep than not.
I appreciate that, but I wish I could. You should have woke me up so you weren't alone and all that. So anyways, roll out of bed, get ready, go back to the con, and it was cool though. It was really awesome.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be. I didn't know what it was going to be because one, we were trying to make our money back because we spent so much money going there. But it was really about the experience, and we actually did make back our money and a little bit more at the show. So it was actually a successful show. No, but I'm just so happy that it ended up to be a good show because now it just sets us up for the next couple shows, and we learned a lot from it. And it was cool to be in Seattle. At the end of the day, we got like a nice date out of it. We got to fly and hang out, and we actually got to see a couple subscribers and stuff.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was amazing.
We also, I caught a really cool picture. You guys have to see. Look at this. Welcome back.
I never thought we would see that in our lifetime. That was really cool.
Well, I mean, I knew we were gonna go to on our bucket list is to climb Mount Everest. So I knew it was just a matter of time before we got a view like that. But it was cool to do that together. Now
we have very different bucket lists.
No, we're gonna go on Mount Everest. We're gonna climb to the top.
And you know what? Since you went, you're right. This marriage is all about compromise. Since you went to this convention in Seattle with me, I'll go to Everest with you because I love you.
How far do you think we would go before we died?
You know that base camp?
Like, yeah.
Probably like a couple miles before that.
You know, some people, like, I guess there's a line at the top to take the picture, but people die in the line.
That would be me.
You wouldn't make it to the top.
Wow! Well, I love you. I'm excited to go to the top of any mountain with you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, love you too, Bandit.
Oh my god, he can't give us a freaking day of nothing.
Hey guys, thank you again for watching Husband and Husband. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of our stuff, you can join our Patreon where we do exclusive comics, videos, and a live stream every month. Also, you can find my book and Aaron's comics on our web store. Thank you guys for all of your support, and we couldn't do this without all of your help. Thank you for being a part of the Husband and Husband family.